shower after practice, like at her house, at my house, whatever. And then like she would get out of the shower and I would have to like turn the heat like way up in the shower, or like vice versa. Like I would shower first and she'd be like, how the fuck do you shower like this? It's so hot. Anyway, so I was hanging out with her tonight and then we were discussing it because I think it's funny. I was going to say that my ideal tea temperature is like when it just crosses the threshold from like burning your mouth hot to like so hot, but like not burning your mouth. And like right now, that's what's happening. Like it's burning my fingers a little bit to hold the cup, but not like burning, but like it's hot. That's why I switched hands. The tag says beauty is not caused. It is, which is a quote by Emily Dickinson. Okay. Alright, I don't even know if that was a preamble to this video. I'll be honest, I took Nyquil a little bit ago. I'm getting sleepy with it. I hope that you are too. This is going to be a video where I talk about books. Fuck yeah. I did my nails for the weekend. I did like my attempt at the like Bella Hadid nails. Is that who it was? Who did like the kind of like glazed donut nails? I think they look good. I love having long oval nails, but they're so impractical. I shortened my left hand because I play guitar. And if I have long oval nails, it's great for finger picking. It's terrible for like making any chord shapes. Anyway, YK, I guess. Wow, this is gonna be exceptionally rambled, it seems. Maybe it'll be relaxing, like in the sense of, I don't know if you've ever listened to the podcast Sleep With Me. If you are a person who is sleep troubled as I am and found my way to ASMR in that way, you may have heard of it. Sleep With Me is an excellent podcast where this man like rambles, and it's like not quite ASMR. Like he talks about like how he always talks in creaky dulcet tones, so it's like he has a really like soft spoken kind of, but not even like he's talking normal volume, but he just has kind of like a low and like creaky voice, and he will like tell these long rambling stories where he just takes every turn off imaginable, every tangent imaginable he takes, and so you never get to the point of the story. And so like listening to it for any purpose other than sleeping or relaxing is like, you would just be like, what the fuck is this man saying? But like in the sense of putting you to sleep, it is exceptional. Like some of the nights where I have had the roughest night sleeping, like I turned on Sleep With Me and like it never seems like it's gonna work, and then suddenly I'm like asleep. So if you've never listened to it, give it a try. It's like, it's super weird, but it's really cool. Okay. We're getting rambly with it. I'm gonna have more tea. I'm like deep in the throes of this cold. I thought that I was getting over it, but that seems not to be the case. The crud is sticking around. So, books. Okay, 6 minutes into the video, I'm like, alright, let's shift our attention. Books. I have a couple of books. I have a couple books that I'm reading currently that I have here, but I wanted to start by, spoiler, that's one of them, if you saw it. Opening the book of the month. This is the subscription box that I just like can't stand to cancel. I have like so many book credits that I've never used on book of the month. I guess that's how they get you. Anyway, here's my box. Oh Christ, I almost dropped it. I'm not gonna tap on the box because it feels too loud. I don't know if it is, but it just feels that way to me. But let's just get straight into it. So, because I have so many book credits, I used this month to get a couple of extra books that I have been wanting. So this is the November book of the month that I chose. This book is called The Wilder Women by Ruth Emmy Lang. And this book is about two sisters, I'm pretty sure. And they okay, maybe I don't know what this book is about. Okay, 5 years ago, Nora Wilder disappeared. The older of her two daughters, Zadie, should have seen it coming because she can literally see things coming, but not even her psychic abilities were able to prevent their mother from vanishing one morning. Zadie's estranged younger sister, Finn, can't see into the future, but she has an uncannily good memory, so good that she remembers not only her own memories, but the echoes of memories people have left behind. On the afternoon of her graduation party, Finn is seized by an echo more powerful than anything she's experienced before. A woman singing a song she recognizes, a song about a bird. When Finn wakes up alone in the aviary with no idea of how she got there, she realizes that the memory belongs to Nora. Now it's up to Finn to convince her sister that it's not only their mom still out there, but that she wants to be found. Against Zadie's better judgment, she and Finn hit the highway, using Finn's echoes to retrace Nora's footsteps and uncover the answer to the question that has been haunting them for years. Why did she leave? But the more time Finn spends in their mother's past, the harder it is for her to return to the present, to return to herself. As Zadie feels her sister start to slip away, she'll have to decide to what lengths she's willing to go to find their mother, knowing that if she chooses wrong, she could lose them both for good. I'm excited to read this. It sounds like a really interesting story. I apologize for my sniffles. The Wilder Women, or the Wilder Women, used to say. All I could think about when it was like she'll go deeper into the past and she's finding it harder to return to the present. It was, in Frozen 2, where, like the whole song where the North Wind meets the sea, lies are full of memory. That whole lullaby, they're like, they tell you, they're like, go too deep, don't go too deep or you'll be drowned, right? And like, of course, Elsa, she goes too deep, and then she's almost drowned. Elsa, you have to listen to the lullabies. The lullabies always tell you. Anyway. Oh, I put a lot of honey in that tea, I forgot. Okay. Oh, the next book that I got, I'm really excited to read. This is Crying in H Mart by Michelle Sumner. This is a memoir. And someone kind of surprising recommended this to me. I can't remember who it was. It was someone in my life who's not very sentimental. But they talked about how moving this memoir was. I can't remember who it was. I think it was maybe like one of my parents' friends. Or maybe someone that I work with. But when Michelle Sonner was in her mid-20s working as a waitress and struggling to launch her music career in Philadelphia, she got a call that her mother was ill. She put her life on hold and flew home to Eugene, Oregon to be with her mother through the final excruciating months of her battle with cancer. This is Sonner's tearingly candid coming-of-age story of growing apart from and then back together with her Korean identity and of forging her own path in the wake of devastating loss. With humor and heart, voice is as radiantly alive on the page as it is on stage. Crying in H Mart is an exquisite debut, a book to cherish, share, and reread. I'm so excited to read that. I've been thinking a lot recently about like grief and death. If you like have if you've watched my last video, you know that like recently there was a death in my community. A like very unexpected and tragic death. That has really like just kind of shaken me and my community, and you know, there's been a lot of grief, and I really want to become more able to sit with grief and able to express it. I think that's really a really hard task. I don't, you know, maybe kind of one of the things about grief is that it's always unexpected, and that it's always, you know, maybe it's the thing that you're never kind of prepared for. Obviously not prepared for grief in This is an unforgettable tale of love that comes at the ultimate price. Christ. Okay, I'm opening it up. I don't know. Oh no, y'all. It's been like a heavy fall. Like, maybe this isn't the right book for me, but like, it might just be. I also love making videos about books because like, I feel that it like inspires me to read more. I love talking about books. Every time I talk about books, I'm like, oh fuck, right? Like, I love to read. But the actual practice of reading for me is like where it gets a little tricky. You know, I haven't mastered that one quite yet. Right now, I'm in the middle of this book called Outlawed by Anna North. This is a New York Times bestseller, and it's on Reese's Book Club, for what it's worth. And it was claimed by the Washington Post as a fantastically cinematic adventure, which I agree, it's incredibly cinematic. So the story takes place in 1894, and it takes place in kind of like the Wild West. The main character, Ada, is a teenager, and her mother is a midwife, knows a lot about like science, knows a lot about, you know, medicine, is really well respected in the town. Ada grows up assisting her mother with the midwifery and is like bound to take over the business, or like not the business but the practice. When she is old enough, when she's married, she gets married, and she and her partner are infertile, and in this time, in this day and age, it's thought that like infertility is a curse, that like, and that it's always the woman's fault. And so she thinks that she'll be protected by her mother's status in town, but she knows that other women in the town have been like hanged or killed or otherwise ousted because they've been infertile, because they don't want like sorcery and witchcraft in their town, which like it's thought that infertility is associated with in this day and age. And so she even like her mother even tries to like even like sets up so she like sleeps in science, you know, or like things like that. So basically, she's in the convent and she's like studying all this, and I can't remember exactly what happens, why she leaves the convent, but she does. I think it's because she really wants to go to meet this doctor, but to do so she will need to like find her way there, and she doesn't really have the means to make any money while she works at the convent, and so she joins this gang in the Wild West called the Hole in the Wall Gang, and it turns out that the Hole in the Wall Gang is like all women, and like some of them dress pretty androgynously, and some of them kind of like are a little bit like gender fluid, I guess is probably the best way to put it. I mean, it's like it takes place in the 1800s, and it is obviously written today, so I feel like it's a little bit like retrospectively potentially a little heavy-handed, just with kind of the topics of like I mean, abortion, it comes up, and like topics of this kind of hole in the wall gang that ends up all being women, but like some of them like don't prefer to be referred to as women, and I'm curious about like how much that actually was the case in you know, the 1800s, early 1900s, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. It's a really excellent story. Right now, she's acting as like the doctor in this gang of thieves, and like kind of earning her place, but she kind of keeps fucking up, and she's afraid that like if she is caught that she'll be killed, because she is like on the lam, you know, from the town that she grew up in, because, you know, she was like a witch or something. It was like the assertion against her, because she was infertile, and then like someone else was infertile after she was infertile. Anyway, so it's a really good book. It's not like, it's really good when I'm reading it, but I don't like feel the need to like come back to it quickly and pick it back up again, you know. This has been a really slow reading year for me. I was hoping that as the weather changed and it got cooler and like I was doing fewer outdoor activities, that I would be reading more, but that has not been the case so far. But I think once I finish this video, I'm gonna cozy up with this book in bed. So that's my current read. I'm, you know, about halfway through it. Pretty much. Maybe a little less than, but getting there. Yeah, I don't even think I'm gonna read like 10 books this year, which is really few for me. Like last year I think I read like 20, upwards of 20 books. Oh, and my goal this year was to read 22 books, because it's 2022. But unless, you know, there's some act of God, I don't think that's gonna happen this year. But it doesn't mean that I'm gonna stop reading. You know, I feel that way about reading and about many things, is that like, you do what you can with the time that you got. And especially with like leisure activities, I feel that way about like reading, you know, working out, running, cooking well for yourself, like, and some of those things are like ear tasks, like I do see that, but especially with like reading, it's like you just got the time you got, and I'm not gonna like shit on myself for not hitting my reading goal. Like, reading goals are fun, but like reading is something that is for pleasure, and I always want it to be a pleasurable experience. You know, I'm not in school, like I'm not in like reading a reading group. Like, I'm not in something where I need to stick myself to a schedule. And sometimes it can be fruitful to like attach yourself to a schedule so that you are able to read more, to do the thing that you want. But for me, that I think often backfires. You know, I mean, I think in the same sense of like, you're never gonna like bully yourself into like being the person that you want to be, or like doing the things that you want to do. You're never gonna like hate yourself into someone that you love, and that's like getting real like big with it. But I mean, I think it like still applies. Like, I'm never gonna like punish myself into reading more than I'm gonna read. You know, the only way that I can approach changing something in my life is like with love and compassion for myself, and like just a really radical care. My friend's mom, I also saw tonight, and she was talking about that. She was talking about compassion. And then we all have the like shoulds in our head of like, oh, I'll love myself when, or like, you know, I'm gonna do this thing and then I'll be worthy of love. And then sometimes we have the other voice in our head that's like, no, you don't need to do that. Like, you're gonna love yourself regardless. And she was saying that she thinks the way to shut that out, instead of having another voice in your head, is just to instead say, hey, self, you're doing great. I see you. I love you. And like, instead of speaking to the gremlin voice, you know, the voice that's your critic, the voice that's like, I'll be worthy of love when, instead of like engaging with that, just entering the room of your mind and responding, not even responding, just allowing yourself to feel and to know that you're great and that you're loved. My friend's mom is super kooky, but I love to talk to her about like therapeutic things like that, because she always has really, really kind ideas, and just always makes me feel really heard and really seen. I've known this friend since we were 5 years old, and so I've known, low power, I've known her mom, and her mom has known me for 20 years, 25, 21 years, and it's really remarkable both to have known my friend that long, but also to have known her mom that long. I can't imagine what it's like to have known someone as a 5-year-old when you're an adult, and then get to see them become an adult. That's something I really wish for in my life, is to have those kind of relationships, because I know that those relationships with those adults are so meaningful to me. Those kind of intergenerational relationships. Anyway, in the scope of this video getting real tangential, real rambly, it did here at the end, I do think that Nyquil is hitting. Anyway, I hope you're doing well. I hope you can tell yourself, hey, I love you, you're doing great. And if that is not something that you can do, that's not always something that I can do, I hope maybe you can imagine me in your brain saying, hey, I love you, I think you're doing great, and I think you're great. And maybe that can keep the gremlins kind of at bay for a couple minutes, or a couple hours, or a couple like forever. It's so relaxing to me. Okay, I'm gonna call it here because it's time for me to go to sleep, and I think it's also time for you to go to sleep.